Hey everybody, FunshineX here. Welcome back to Techopolis 3. Last time we worked with Mekanism, built this assembly line to get us a ton of coal. And since then I have now upgraded it quite a bit. I want to talk about it a little bit. Because we now have access to gold dust through the dimensional whatever thing, there's one key thing that you can use gold dust for, and that is energy upgrades. So I made as many as I could, and I stuck them in every single mechanism block that we have, and now our power is much more under control, which is great. That allowed me then put a bunch of speed upgrades in a bunch of these and also make them factories. And so now they can process anything I throw at them pretty fastly. And so I still have that same line for the coal. Where coal will come in here as dimensional coal, mixed with sulfuric acid, down the line, everything goes. However, at the injector, the chemical injector stage, I've turned this into a factory and I've put a batcher on the back, and this accepts raw ore in groups of 3. And I've put it to output mode anytime any of the filters, so it doesn't have to match all of them. So as soon as I get 3 of any of the raw, it's going to throw it in here with the coal, and it will process that, and that turns 3 raw into 8 things, where normally we get 3 into 4. So this doubles how much we make. Now it does use up a lot of hydrogen chloride, but there's a trick for that as well, and that is the chemical upgrades. I've also put 8 of those in here, and now it does not use as much hydrogen chloride. And so yeah, so this is doubling our output of everything. It then comes into this. I've got the sorting off here so that it always has room for all 7 types of ores. And then same thing here. I don't want them splitting up, but it seems to be handling it okay. Those all then go into the drawers for their ores. And you can see quite a few of them are maxed, like tin, iron, and nickel, and silver as well. But then I don't have to use the crusher anymore. This crusher is defunct right now. I don't have to use it to do that because that dust can immediately go into the smelters. And we're getting tons and tons of ores now. It's good news. Okay. So really, the only thing that we're having a lot of trouble with is coal and diamonds. And coal, obviously diamonds is a direct process of coal. So I think what I'm going to do is my other dimensional ore is going to be diamond ore. And I need to get to 96 diamonds before that can happen. So hopefully we don't have to use too many diamonds this episode. We're storing them up. Let's get to today. Today we are going on the quest line and we're going to build this arc furnace. So in here, I've got the 4 HOP graphite. We built that last time. And with the engineer's arc furnace blueprint, we can pull out a graphite electrode. Hoping the arc furnace will run with 1. It might need 3 now that I think of it. So we will need 8 more of these, which is 8 more of these, 64 more coke dust. That's a problem. We're going to have to stop diamond production for the moment so that we can get some coal coke, because we are out of coal coke. Oh, we might have some in here. No. 11, 15, 18. Okay. We do not have 64. But hopefully with that coal being stopped from going to diamonds, it should come in here. Maybe. We turn it on. You send some coal up. All right. So that's going to cook some coal into coal coke. While that's happening, let's build the arc furnace. It's going to go right here. I've got the immersive multiblock controller. We built that before. It actually has a texture now. That's cool. And I've got everything we need for it. Well, I thought I did. If we break this all down and we grab the wand here and hold Alt on it, it tells us we do not have 6 blocks of steel. And if you search for block of steel, there's nothing. But there is one called a steel block. And that's the all the ores version. However, we can fix this by using this block called the ore dictionificator. To do this, you hit new filter, and then you type this exact string, C:storage_block/steel. When you do that, type it in here, it'll then let you cycle through this. Here, I can do it, yeah. which steel block you want. And you say, I want the immersive engineering steel block, and you hit save. And now if we throw these in here, it'll convert them all to blocks of steel that we need. No power, no anything. It will just convert them for us. And now, hopefully, hey, we have everything we need. And we can just go ahead and shift click on that. That looks like an arc furnace. Okay. So we'll get rid of this block here, there, and that one there, and that one there. Grab our hammer. I think we hit the cauldron. We do. Okay. That's our arc furnace. We can get in the interface and store our electrode in there. We're going to need to provide some power to this block. And that goes in the back 3. This thing eats a ton of power. I'm actually going to go up a little higher just so I'm not bumping into it all the time. Okay, whatever. So this thing has power now. We might need to upgrade these to red. I'm not sure, but that's a ton of power. Let's go and just put this chest here for now for the output. And if we look at this, the thing we want to make with the arc furnace thing is the fluix crystal. Don't know why this is locked, however. Nether quartz. Oh, we haven't done that quest line. Okay, so we need to get another quartz, which is enriching black quartz. And I think I've actually done that, haven't I? No, I haven't. No, I was getting the black quartz. So let's put this back in here. So I have 130, so yeah, we can take a stack out of here. Sorry, silver dusted. You're gonna have to wait. Does that not work? Oh, enriched. Not in here. Okay. All right, silver, go back to doing your thing, making gold. Be happy. I need to enrich this thing. Should be right here. This one needs some speed upgrades. It does. It's gonna do just 4. 4 power, 4 speed. I haven't put power on all of these because they don't run very often. They're very limited when they actually do run. All right, so we've now got that quest done, and that should it's a tech buck, but also now in here we can progress. Okay, so the fluix crystal comes from the arc furnace. I don't know why we needed regular quartz because this does not take quartz. That's why I got confused. Anyway, surge quartz, black quartz, redstone. Throw a couple blocks away here. Okay, so let's get some Certus. Redstone. And some black quartz. All right, stack of each should be fine. Now here's where we find out if this works with just, oh, it's actually doing something. Distribute. Seems like it's going. Very slowly. Huh. Certus is the main. Let's try and get the other graphite nodes. Why don't I have any of this? Oh, it's because it's sent over here. Stop. Not 50, I need 64 is what we said, right? Let's get that going. to go in there. Should have put it in this one. These are a little bit loud. Let's see if we can muffle. We don't need to like shut them all off, but we'll just make them quiet. That's 62. So 2 more should be good. Oh, this is actually a very quick machine. Okay, cool. What do we do with this stuff? We cook it. Awesome. I can show off my new triple compressed furnace. This thing's gonna be so fast. I'm gonna hold 6 inputs and bake them all really super fast. Awesome. And I don't know if you can go to quadruple, but I don't think I would ever need a quadruple. All right, put those in here, get 2 more electrodes, and we'll see if this thing actually works. There it goes. What? What is going on? Lightning bolt. I don't know why lightning bolts were going off. That was kind of crazy. Oh, and this makes a lot. Two stacks for the... We'll put 1 stack of each material, right? Yeah. Okay, so we got a bunch of fluix. And now we need to craft the matter condenser. And with that, we need a fluix dust. So we can go crush one of those. That's a combiner. Huh. Anybody have room? You do? Okay, got some fluix. Make our condenser. All right, so this block here takes a lot of power, and maybe it doesn't take power, but a lot of stuff. And we want to put it into matter ball mode. And one of the easiest ways to do that is put liquid, because you can do 256 items or 256 buckets. And so I'm just going to put it right. I'm going to put it here. Okay. And then we need some fluid pipes, which we, nope, there. And now we hit that. It's been a while since I've used this. All right. In matter ball mode, the condenser makes matter balls out of whatever you put in it. Storage component to the top slot. Matter balls take 256 items, so 1K is more than enough. Okay. Let's go make a 1K. This little bitty guy. Okay, we do need to get the logic processor, printed logic circuits, so let's make one of those. I just need a gold bar. Probably should make more of these, but for now, we're just gonna put that in there. And that goes with silicon on redstone, which should be here. So yeah, we'll want some more inscribers to do more of these. Probably just stack them, maybe. Yeah, we could stack them. Oh, did we need 2 of these? No, just 1. Okay, good. Okay, so we should be... Have I just been draining all this into nothing? Okay. So as soon as it hits 256, we should get a ball. And we can improve this thing by speeding it up. Let's get some speed and power. So energy upgrades. 8 of those, and now some 3 should be plenty to add to the one we already have. Oh, we do need some more osmium dust. 32 is enough. Okay, switch that with osmium. I don't want to run out of water over there. It's too critical. This is just draining as much water as possible, so maybe I don't want to use the one that's critical for this part of our network. And they look like they're okay. Their water's staying full. I'll allow it. 4 matter balls. And there's 2 things we can use. Well, it's going to be part of our elite Technium block, right? Yeah, we need 4 matter balls per. But then we could also make prismarine and prismarine crystals. This is enricher, and this, oops. So if we purify it, we get the other kind. So do I have any of that here? I can enrich these. And then do we have a purifier somewhere? Huh. I have a purifier somewhere, don't I? There it is. Purify me, baby. Done. Alright, I don't know why we need those, but it was a quest, so we did it. So now we move on to the Elite Technium machine. That's our goal for today, to get this multi-block put together, and next episode we'll work on auto-crafting everything that we need for it. So 6 matter balls. Oh, this is actually really easy to build. Okay, cool. 10. Is there a way to turn this off with like redstone? I guess I could just... cut it off or something. I don't really need it right now. So this is the Elite Technium machine. I'm gonna just mark that. Get that one. Okay, so that's going on. Oh, this I had a paper setup that I made. So if you waterlog a drying table, it becomes a soaking table. And then output that into a drying table, output that into this paper. And so you need to use log sheets, just 4 logs. That was the easiest way for me to make paper. Water gonna go everywhere. Oh, chests get waterlogged. That doesn't work, does it? Anything else get washed away? A couple things. Okay. So we can throw this setup back in there. And oops, where'd my elite Technium block go? That we need. Okay. I assume it's going to need another, whatever size block. So we're just going 4 in on the middle. Middle is here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should line her up. And what do we all need for the multi-block? So there should be a placer here. 12 bucks. Ah, spell. Elite. Did I just get XP for that? That was a weird noise. Okay, hold down. Not. Sorry about the sound. That is the best way for me to do this. Okay, first thing we need is 16 quartz glass, which we have. We need 1 crafting unit. Okay, so we need applied energistics. That's okay. Let's move on. We need 16 machine circuits. And so that's going to be 16 reinforced. We have plenty of. Put out too many now. We've got extra. Okay. While that's cooking up, let's get 57 reinforced machine casing. We're short on that, which means we need to make some teleportation cores. Each of these makes 16, so 4 should be plenty. Okay. We need some fluix blocks. 4 of those. Not so mysterious cubes. Okay. Yuck. So all the presses plus Skyblock plus a controller. Oh, I was not planning on that. Okay. Machine events. 12 of these. Okay. Slowly checking off the boxes. Let's get a few more inscribers set up. And then if we go back in the quest line to here, so we need some more of these presses. Ah, it's 8 of our diamonds. That sucks. What was the other one? So, calc, logic, silicon, engineering. String logic. Let's go see which ones we have already. This one is using the calc. Okay. That one's the silk. Okay, good. So if we go We're going to place a separator here. Now this one is where we'll make the gold ones. Circuits. So we want to make the gold circuits. Gold in here, and that will be done here. Subscriber logic. And I can just buffer gold into that. These. Not buffer, batcher. Oops. Yeah. But here. Oh, we don't have a lot of gold because it's not an autocraft, is it? I'll put the gold that we do have in there. And that needs power. I think we could spread power between these. If we get some ME cable. I don't want purple glass, I want fluix cable. If we do that, these have power now. Huh. Could have sworn that transferred power. Doesn't look like it does. Don't know how to make this look pretty then. Okay. Got it now. We can just make it look a little better by doing that. Just going up there. Okay, so those are going there. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't want that. Because I've got to send... Oh, yeah, I don't need this one. We want an item transfer here to here. Oh. Okay. That worked. That's part of the automation, I guess. It's an auto export. So that puts those in there. This one we'll say auto export into there. And now we just need to redstone batcher. Yeah, I just shift click and then it messes up the thing, but that'll work. Okay, throw some redstone in there. Cool. Okay. Let's grab... Oh, I didn't need to come over here. Maybe to sleep. Drawer. Downgrader. Should have a. Oops. I don't. I'm out of wood. Am I literally out of wood? No, I'm not. Okay, I was gonna say. I didn't think I was out of wood. Tom's. Okay, those go in there. Pull Tom's cabling up. Here. Okay, now those are on lock. Downgrade, please. Let's do the same thing one more time. One more inscriber. Now the problem with this, I probably don't want to automate them because they're going to need diamonds, right? But do the same thing. At least for the redstone. Oops, I didn't tell it what can take. Okay. She's fine. And then this one can send a billion of those up again. No, we don't have a billion of those. Where is it sending those? Oh, it sent them there. I couldn't see it apparently. Whatever. Okay. And so this one needs the scriber with a diamond. Down to 19. I started with 30 something. Bad day. Is this not working? Oh, power. No, I didn't need to do that. Okay, that made the diamond. Auto eject into there. Auto eject. I'm gonna try and put it back there. No. Okay. Same thing as before then. Door. Downgrader. Nope. Come back to me. All right, we got one. Clean up inventory mode. I'm going to put everything that's ready to go for this in here. Should be in there too. Okay, so let's go back and grab the crafting unit. Now that we have some applied logistics stuff. Good, done. Okay. How many more reinforced? 20 and 57. That in there with our crafting unit. 4 fluix boxes we got. Machine frame. Yeah, because there's 8 items, and I have 6. Quartz glass, crafting unit, machine circuitry, reinforced, fluix blocks. Oh, there's only 7. Okay, I'm just missing the not so mysterious. Okay. Okay, and that, let's get the skystone first. Dimensional infusing stone, right? Yep. That. You're gonna have to stop doing gold for a moment. Okay, that's making our skystone. Mark that. ME controller also needs skystone. The fastest way to cook it is in here. It's gonna be a waste of a coal, but oh well. There's our controller. Now for each of these, the easiest way to make another one is a block of iron. So let's do that. And we're gonna make 9 of these, so that's 36 blocks of iron. That's a lot. So we want 9 of those, 9 of those, those. I guess 9 of these. What's it cost for some speed upgrades on logistics? What are they called? Acceleration cards. Diamonds. Yeah. Okay. Not gonna do it. There's our 9 of those. 9 of those. Those. And almost done. Make me some not so... Oh, no. I'm gonna need... Oh, that's 4 for craft. Crap. I didn't need as many as I made. I will need another. Those. Down there. I'm thinking as I'm flying, that was a bad idea. That makes 4. Make 2 more of these. I really don't like when a recipe makes 4 of something and then the game asks for 9, so I have just 3 extra that I'm never going to use. Like, what's the point of these other 3? I guess they're pretty. Oh. I can get meteorites from there. Anyway, don't care. There's my 9 of those. Okay, I think we have everything we need. We hold Alt. Yes, we do. So we should be able to come over here and shift click. And, ooh, this thing looking fancy. They upgraded from the last one. So the mysterious blocks are down here. We've got the crafting unit. Fluix. That's beautiful. Okay. So we're going to find out what we have and what we don't have. So if I get an inventory thing from Tom's, it's my favorite thing about what we found out about Tom's mod once we used it. Okay. Okay, we got a sorter. There. Tom's cables. And we get a one of those. And go. We have dimensional coal. We have lithium dust. We have 1 osmium rod, 1 diamond plate, a couple matter balls, and some skystone. Okay. That's what we got available to work with. What are we missing? So advanced technium, okay. Gold gears, block of black quartz. That's not that much. So we need to set osmium and gold. We need to automate getting more of them, then set them up with their own, whatever, press, metal press. And we'll have to get a dedicated dimensional infuser for black quartz. The diamond is the hardest part. So yeah, I'm definitely getting a diamond ore gen going, even if I have to leave this thing on all night. So the reason we're not getting any coal right now is because we turned it off, right? And then how is our osmium supply? It's okay for now. Let's go see how our coke is doing. It's pretty good. And send that back to here. Okay. I took the preheaters off this one because I don't need that much redstone. I guess I can put it back on. I was just chewing through way too much coal coke with it on. Okay. So all that is being generated again. Let's make sure this looks good. Yep, those are the numbers I'm expecting to see. Nothing glowing. Nope. All of these have their chemicals. Yeah, looks good. Okay, good. I did not show that I made this thing huge. It's now 11 tall, I believe. And I'm still maxing it out, so I can make it taller. And I had to put like tons of upgrades in these. So I've got 8 speed, 8 energy. Oh, and another way that we are not running out of purified water right now is because of this. This is now hot water. So I'm sending the hot water from the exit of the first stage of the thermal evaporator back here, and that makes let's see where. Let's get the water. So with normal water, it's 2 to 1, so you get half as much. But with hot water, it's 1 to 10. So yeah, that's a huge jump. And by doing that, it's just a little bit of extra, energy to make it purified, but that is working really well. I'll wait to turn that back on. One other thing I'm going to do is check on my power. Now we are using plant material, right, to power our base. I've gone through apples. These were at 0. I went through all of the oak leaves, and then I'm now going on the saplings. As soon as the saplings run out, it'll pick one of the other two because the filter says use any of these. However, there's a much more efficient thing, and that's what I've got in this box here. And since we've got some time, let's go ahead and build this. So this is going to be a pumpkin build. So we'll go ahead and set 8 of these up. Yep, 8 of them. And I'm going to put a dirt, a speed upgrade, a no seeds upgrade, and a main output in every one of them. Now we need pumpkin seeds. We should be able to get that fairly easily just by bone milling. It's a recent change in one of the updates. Get the pumpkins. We got 3 just out of 1 bone mill. Yeah, we've got enough. Perfect. So we can put those in here and turn it on. I'm just gone with 8 of these for now. We'll see how that does. But we can actually go up to 10 with the setup that we have. All right, so we need a drawer. Inventory connector. Drawer, that's trim. I want trim. We need a key and some pipes. Already got pumpkins coming. Beautiful. Nope. That works. 15 pumpkins. Cool. Drive down under here. Pumpkins now on inventory. Okay, quick. So now, oh, that was a fail. Take one of these. And if we look at the recipe for pumpkins in a crusher, you get 6 biofuels per pumpkin. So I will go ahead and say pumpkin, item stack, yes. Save. And I'm going to move pumpkins to the top. So the priority will be pumpkins. And take out saplings. There we go. Those back in here. And we probably should put a void upgrade on the pumpkins just in case. Okay, I think that's it. So now we will have much more biofuel if we need any. Like right now, it's not even barely using any, but if we update how much power is running, like when in the arc furnace again, or once we run a lot more of these dimensional ore things, and our power gen is higher, we should be able to supply. Or power demand is higher. Cool. Does this thing need any other like fluid or power or anything? Oh, it needs purified water. That's easy. And power. 2000 FE per tick, 2500 FE per tick. Yes, okay. That is crazy, but we can do it. We can actually do it fairly easy. Because we've got a quantum entangle porter. Ben did add entangled blocks, which I thought was going to be great. That one's it's a little bit weaker than an entangled porter because you just like you say this block and this block are the same block, even if they're far away, and so you can transfer things. But they're actually super expensive to make. So yeah, we are missing some refined ingots. Okay, we don't have them. All right, gonna waste more diamonds. Oh, we're making them pretty quick. And those need to go into this one. Let's see if there's better ways to make some of this now. But now that we've got some of the mechanism machines upgraded, is there a more efficient way? We'll see. Gonna need 3 more of these. Okay. So I've got this one already on purified water. It's got sulfuric acid as well. We might as well get, oops, that was not what I meant to do. Get some power in it as well. Might be easier to do that somewhere else, since there's no power close to this. So this thing is dropping purified water here. Bring up power. All right, yep, that's getting power in it now. So we should just be able to come over here and going to export fluids and power. Huh. Oh, we need to set it on the, what line is that? We called it the acid line. There we go. Purified water and energy. Great. Okay. That's going to do it for this time episode. We will next time get the diamond origin locked up and start automating the rest of this stuff so that we get our elite technium, and we'll move on from there. I'm not sure what's really next after that. We get into ultimate. So it looks like we're going to make some reactors for power, do some mob simulation, and then who knows from there. If you guys are still playing this pack and enjoying it, let me know how far you are and where you are, if there's anything I should watch out for or plan ahead. And yeah, see you in the next one. But don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below. See you next time. Bye.